Good morning, everybody. It is like 8:30, I think, right now. Have been up since 6, but I'm just now getting out here. But we'll be going to my first horse show today, so exciting. It's pretty foggy out today, but I'm gonna be taking CJ with me, and hopefully we will be running like barrels and a couple of other of those types of play day events. Me and my dad got the trailer all loaded down last night, so that's all ready to go. Got everything ready, just gotta get the horse. Okay, making the long walk to go get CJ. So it is a long walk, and it's muddy back here because it's been raining, but it says they've worked the ground and all that, so hopefully it's good. Hopefully there won't be no one slipping, so we'll see. There's so many bugs back here. I just lost all the way from back in there. It is muddy. Good thing I wore my rubber boots. So while I'm walking back here to go grab him, I'm gonna talk a little bit. So this is my first time ever doing anything like this. I've never competed in a horse show, so this is my first ever one. I'm very nervous. It's just a fun show. It's actually for gaining your confidence, which is what I need. So hopefully it will help me. There's this bug biting. But yeah, this is my first ever time ever doing anything like this. This will be even the first time I ever hauled him anywhere. So I'm super nervous. It's mainly just for fun and just to build my confidence. That's it's for inexperienced riders that need to gain confidence. So we'll see how I do. I don't know if I'm gonna be fast, but we're just gonna get down there and see how he acts. If he's being good, I'll push him. If not, I won't. Just kind of stay calm and collected. There's swarms of bugs. Ew, I hate bugs. So I don't even know how CJ's gonna act. I don't know if he's gonna get a little riled up because of a bunch of other horses, but we're just gonna see how he does. I'm praying that everything goes good. I did get a helmet, so this will be also my first ever time riding in a helmet. So yeah, a lot of new things today. So we're just gonna see how it goes. I might enter a few different events. I definitely want to do barrels. I want to do Texas 8, which is a pattern that they're gonna have there. So we're just gonna see how it goes. Hopefully it will go really good. Morning, Bubs. What are you doing? Hi, boys. You're so pretty. Hi, Bubba. I'm gonna redo his braids when we get there. So you ready to go? You don't even know what's happening, do you? Oh, hi, Hanky. You two are gonna be here by yourselves today without CJ. How do you feel about that? Alright, CJ, let's go. Okay, we got the little man, and we have our fan club behind us. We're just gonna walk all the way up here, get loaded. We are here. Okay, we're here. He's also going to eat his hay. He's tied up. But he's doing pretty good. You sure? You excited? Getting ready to go register. We're just kind of walking around right now. But we're gonna, oh, there's CJ. I'm gonna go back to the trailer and find my dad. Say hello, Chloe. Hi. See. Yeah, you excited? Oh yeah. We've just been hanging out for quite a while because it's gonna be 2 hours till it's our turn. So we're just waiting. I rebranded the main too, so it's gonna be a long time since we do anything. So we're just waiting. He's very, very dirty, but he doesn't like baths, so he's just gonna have to be dirty today. They have food here. They had pretzels, so I got some pretzels. So me and Chloe are just chilling out in the truck while we eat them because it's kind of sprinkling outside. And it's still going to be a while till we run or do anything, so it's going to be a little bit. So I think I'm going to be doing, I signed up for cloverleaf barrels, Texas 8, and regular barrels. I don't exactly know if I'm going to do the cloverleaf barrels because I just signed up for it, but I can scratch if I wanted to. We're gonna change later. My mom has to bring my boots because I forgot them, but yeah, we're just hanging out until time to run. Okay, got my stuff on. He's tacked up. I just have his bridle on him, but we're gonna warm up here a little bit. But they're on flags now. And after they do flags, they'll do barrels. So, and I got my boots. When we first got into the warm-up pen, he decided he was gonna rear up on me twice, so that was fun. But after that, I just walked him around, then I obviously trotted and loped him afterwards to get him all warmed up. I do just want to say that I'm not counting this as my first actual run because this was just like one of the kind of like local like horse shows, so it wasn't an actual barrel race. So until I actually do one of those, that will be my first ever run. This was more of just practice for both of us, just to get us used to these types of things. And then it was time for us to make our run, and he was freaked out by the barrels and very scared of them because they were red, white, and blue, and he's used to just solid color barrels. So we kept going, and I made him finish it to let him know that there was nothing to be scared about. And eventually, we got around all three, thankfully, even though the third was the wrong side, but it's okay. I was just making him get around it. So this was our 4-leaf clover run. We actually ended up having to redo it because our first attempt was not very good. Even though the second attempt is very slow, it's okay because I just wanted to get him around all 4 of them smoothly. So it's been about a week and a half. Sorry, my dogs are loud. It's been about a week and a half since I've done the fun show now. So fast forward to then, and I'm just gonna kind of go over like my experience with it with you guys and tell you how it was and everything that happened. So I was actually really hard on myself about how our runs went, but I've kind of just realized that I need to give myself a little bit more grace for them because honestly, I've been riding for a year and a half, and I've been only riding CJ for about a month now, and I only practiced barrels with him for about 2 weeks before the fun show. So I just need to go easier on myself, even though they weren't the best. Now I think that the 3 different colors, the red, white, and blue barrels, I think that freaked him out a little bit. And he was in a new place and stuff, so he just needs to start getting back used to things again. But he actually ended up rearing up on me twice in the warm-up pen, which I've never really been like super reared like that, so that was crazy. But we still went on. I stayed on, but yeah, he was really riled up because he was not with his friends and he was in a new place. So that was exciting, I guess you could say. But I'm really glad that I went, honestly. Like, it was a good experience for me to get myself and my horse out there in front of people. I have never ridden in front of anyone besides my family before.
and I've never ever like done a show before. I'm actually a really shy person, so it was good for me to get out there and do that. So I'm just happy I did it. It was a fun experience, even though I was hard on myself for a while. But, you know, like, everybody has to start somewhere, and it's not always going to be perfect your first ever time. So I just need to practice more, and we're going to hopefully get to where we need to be soon. It may take time, but, you know, there's always, like, room for improvement for everything. And especially, like, when you're just first starting out, it's not going to be perfect. So I'm just going to keep working hard, and we're just going to see where the road takes us on barrel racing. The road? I don't know where my point was with that, but I just want to say thank you to all the people. If they're watching this, probably not, but thank you to all the people who helped me. There was one lady that my mom and dad knows. She let me use her bit and bridle, and that helped a lot. He wasn't throwing his head as much. And then her daughter was really helpful too and encouraging. And then my dad's friend and his daughter were really helpful and encouraging too. And then the gate guy was really helpful on my 4-leaf clover run. And like, he was very helpful. He helped me get him calmed down, and I had to go back through and redo it. So he was very nice. So shout out to whoever he was. I don't know his name, but yes, he was very helpful and very nice. But me and CJ are just going to keep practicing, and you guys are just going to have to follow along for that. So stay tuned for maybe, you know, when one day we get good. Just give it time, guys, okay? Give it time. Catching fireflies. And thank you to my parents for watching me and my siblings and staying there all day. And then thank you to my aunt for coming and watching me. That was the only person who came and watched besides my siblings and parents. So thank you to her. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. And thank you so much for watching and following along this journey with me. And there will be many more like this to come. So we're just going to keep trying. And hopefully we'll get better and better in each time. And we're just going to, like, I'm working on, like, getting him to go around, like, scary, sketchy things and just see how he does with that. And I'm sorry that it took me a long time to get this video out, and I'm sorry about my lack of posting lately, but baseball is over for me now, so I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff, like making a lot more videos, spending a lot more time with the dogs and the horses, so there will be definitely a lot more videos to come soon. Okay, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of next week's video. And there will be also a few updates in that one, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!